Hello, my name's Grant, and I'm a teacher at Palmore Institute. And today we're going to be looking at native like expression lesson 2. And in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at stressed syllables in vocabulary. And a syllable is a sound part of a word. We'll be looking at that later. But first, what I want you to do is just look at a list of vocabulary that we're going to be practicing. So just have a look at this and maybe write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, good. Now you've had a chance to look at the list. What I'd like you to do is now listen and repeat the list of words after me. Pay attention to which parts of the word that I stress. So here we go. Afternoon, assistance, suggest, mothers, thinking, maybe, silver, about, earrings, perhaps, dollars, beautiful, anything, cheaper, necklace, 26, perfect. Okay, good. Now you've listened and repeated those words. You can listen again and again and practice. I'd like you now to have a look at a list, and the first three words I've actually slashed where the syllables are separated. So what I want you to do is have a look at your list and try and put slash marks where the syllables are separated in the words. So just have a look at that now. Now that you've finished putting the slash marks where the syllables should be separated in the words, I'll just put up the answers now, and I'd like you to compare your list with mine. So just have a look at those now. Okay, so as you can see, those words are now separated into their separate syllable um, examples. What I'd like you to do now is look at the page I'm going to put up, and there's a list of 3 columns with the syllable stresses at the top, and there's a conversation with words in green. They're the same as your list. What I'd like you to do is think about the words and try and put them into the correct syllable columns. So you want to write these 3 columns on your piece of paper and transfer your vocabulary into those columns. So just have a look at that now. Good. Now you've had a chance to transfer your words into the columns. I'm going to put up the answers, and I'd just like you to check your words against mine and make sure that your answers are the same as mine. So just have a look at that now. Good. Now you've had a chance to look at those words in the correct lists with the different syllable soundings. I'd like you to repeat the sentences again and pay attention to which syllables are stressed. You can go back to the listen and repeat section we did earlier, and you can listen to me and practice stressing those syllables that are stressed in the vocabulary. Also, there's a conversation that was on one of the pages I showed you earlier with the words in green. And you can also practice that conversation at home, read it out loud and pay attention to the syllables stressed in the green words. I'll just put that up one more time for you to have a look at. Next, we're going to have a look at 4 short conversations. And above each conversation, there's a key word. And in the conversations, the words are missing. You've only got the syllable stresses there. So the unstressed ones are the dots and the stressed ones are the triangles. What I want you to do is look at the example word and look at the example syllable stresses and try and guess which words fit into the conversations. So I'll just show you that now, and I'll give you a minute to try and complete that task. Now you've completed that task. I'm just going to put up the answers, and I'd like you to check yours against mine and see if your answers were correct. So just have a look at that now. Now you've checked that. Let's just go through and practice the pronunciation of the stressed syllables in those words. So I want you to listen and repeat after me, paying attention to stressed syllables. Reservation, reserved, economy, economics, available, availability, recommend, recommendation. Okay, so you can go through and listen to those words and practice, listen and repeat. Also, the conversations, you can practice the conversations by yourself, read them out loud, and pay attention to the stressed syllables in the words that you added. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put up your homework. And this is an information gap, so you got to put the words into the sentences and then practice them. I'll check this when you come back to Palmore, so just have a look at the homework assignment now. Okay, that's about it for today's native-like expression class. Practice those words that we studied today, practice the stress intonation, and I look forward to seeing you when you come back to Palmore, and I'll be just putting up the information about the next lesson now. So please take care, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.